Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and Happy New Year 2022, a first video of the new year. All right, I hope you all had the most wonderful celebration of the new year. And did you guys stay up until midnight to see the new year in, or did you go to bed earlier? Please let me know in the comments section. And yeah, let's all hope that 2022 is the first great year of the 2020s decade. We need a great year in this decade already, and with each new year comes the point where I share my top five most anticipated movies of the new year. And 2022 looks like it's going to have an epic lineup of movies galore to make up for the shortage of film in the past 2 years. And fingers crossed that this year the pandemic will finally cease and COVID won't be nearly as big an issue as it was the past couple of years. So none of the 2022 movies will need to be delayed, and let's pray that they actually stay in 2022. Though I do need to address one thing. Captain Marvel 2: The Marvels is no longer coming out July 2022. It's now going to be released February 2023. So technically, it's now a 2023 movie. So I can no longer put that movie on this list. But I do have plenty of others to put on the list for sure, and I cannot wait to hear your list too. Without further ado, if you want to know my top five most anticipated movies of 2022, then just keep watching. At number five, to make up for the Marvels postponement, so we have Thor: Love and Thunder. Let's pray that's a 4-4 is the most foursome of the four quad trilogy. And it's rather poignant that Thor: Love and Thunder is coming out this year, as this is the fifth anniversary of Thor Ragnarok, which is, in my opinion, the most overly praised and overrated movie of the Thor trilogy. I mean, I greatly miss Jane and Darcy, but though Thor: Love and Thunder is the best apology for that by bringing back Jane Foster, hooray, the best character, and she is going to be one badass thunder goddess in this one. Maybe we'll see Kat Dennings reprise her role as Darcy. I don't care what Doug Walker says. She's awesome, and I hope that the love story between Jane and Thor is at its sweetest in this film. And it certainly has more of a reason to exist than Black Panther 2: A Wakanda Forever. Need I say more? At number four, my most anticipated comic book movie of 2022, Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. Please don't hurt me, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I know I'm literally the only one anticipating this more than Matt Reeves is the Batman. Don't get me wrong, Matt Reeves as the Batman would have made this list had this list been a top 10. That one is coming in closer, but I just but I just adore the 2018 Aquaman. That and the first Wonder Woman were the two DC movies that took the fans completely off guard. Nobody expected those two heroes to get the best movies in the DCU. So Aquaman 2 has potential to be one of those sequels that improves upon and expands the original. It could have a darker plot line. It could show how far Arthur and Mera's love story has come. Will they have kids in this? And what extraordinary visuals and underwater kingdoms are we going to go to in this one? I mean, I think there's more to get hyped about than the haters are saying. I mean, yes, let's address the big elephant in the room. I will not blame you if you want to boycott this movie because Amber Heard is in it. I am not trying to change your mind about her if you don't like her because of the Johnny Depp situation. I totally 100% guess it. But as for me, well, I didn't see what went on in her or Johnny's personal life, so I'm not blaming either of them for what happened, and I'm not letting that change my opinion on them as people or as actors. And you cannot deny Amber Heard is still the definitive mirror. Go back to 2018, as she was praised uh, as one of the best things about the first Aquaman. It's such a shame everybody's turned against her now, and I expect the comment section to just destroy me for this, saying, "Oh, Harry, how dare you support a movie with Amber Heard? How come she's still allowed to act and Johnny isn't?" Yes, I understand. Personally, I think Marvel making Black Panther 2 without Chadwick Boseman is far worse and more disrespectful than Warner Brothers keeping Amber Heard for Aquaman 2. At number 3, Pixar's Turning Red, the first Pixar movie that's going to be released in theatres since Onwards, and it looks absolutely terrific. This may be the first movie I may get to see in cinemas with my sister in March. It just looks adorable and is going to resonate with any kids growing up with anxiety, and to help them feel better and more confident about themselves. Plus, it's the first Pixar movie to be solely directed by a woman, and the first Pixar movie to have an all-female group of friends. So it's going to be Pixar's Mean Girls in a way. So this could be the best Pixar movie since Monsters Inc. To me, it's ridiculous that Lightyear is getting more hype and appearing on more most anticipated lists of 2022 than this. I mean, come on, guys, don't let original films die out just yet. Number 2, the sequel that we've had an eternal 13-year wait for, but are at, at long last getting it this year. It actually exists. Avatar 2. I don't listen to the haters whatsoever who call the first Avatar overrated. It's still James Cameron's most impressive work, and it's one of his only movies that say you can do a ton of sequels with, because the world of Pandora is just that vast, and it looks like this movie is going to suitably take place 13 years after the first movie, so we will feel like we've been on a 13-year journey with Jake and Neytiri, and it's going to focus on their kids too, as well as exploring the oceans and water Navi cultures of Pandora. And I think the RDA are going to return to Pandora to go to war with the Navi once again and finish what they started. And maybe it's going to be an even bigger war than the war in the first movie, as the humans were sent back to Earth at the end of the first one. So maybe they'll bring all of Earth with them this time. So the stakes could be just that bit higher, and Sigourney Weaver and Stephen Lang are returning, thank goodness, as well as Kate Winslet in her first James Cameron movie since Titanic. Thinking about it, it was probably for the best that they delayed this movie until December this year, as had it been released Christmas last year, it would have had competition with No Way Home, and it would have been my most anticipated movie 2022, if not for 2 more that are tied for number 1. And the 2 movies that have drawn in first place as my number 1 most anticipated movies of 2022 is 50 Slices of Bonding. And this is going to be a very special movie indeed. It's made by one of my dearest friends who I met on social media 6 years ago, and even got to meet last year for the Encanto collab review, Ollie Pajak, also known as Mr. TARDIS 11. I am proud to support his awesome work as a good friend should, he and I am proud to support his awesome work as a good friend should, and I just know that this is going to be the most epic, emotional, and impressive of his Bond trilogy. He's been making movies since 2015, and I have liked each and every one of them. I think this one is going to be the a perfect movie to celebrate the 60th anniversary of James Bond. Yeah, happy 60th anniversary, Doctor No, by the way. And it looks like it's going to have even more girl power than the previous two entries in his trilogy. And I may even get lucky enough to go to the premiere in this summer when he's finished it. It's going to be a wonderful occasion. And of course, this movie needs no introduction. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. I mean, us Wizarding World fans have not had a movie for 4 years now. So this is the longest that we've ever had to wait. And I am going to defend the Fantastic Beasts franchise until the day I am buried into my grave. These movies do not deserve us any ounce of the hate that they get. And are prequels that take the Wizarding World into magical places that even Harry Potter couldn't, in my eyes. And I really think the J.K. Rowling bashers should move on from what she said about the trans community. Did she really do anything wrong or cause any harm? And you can't argue, she's still one magnificent storyteller. And I think her and Steve Kloves will write the most astonishing script for this third film yet. It's going to be the perfect compromise between what fans love about Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, with twice as much Dumbledore and Hogwarts as we got in The Crimes of Grindelwald, and new locations from China to Germany to Budang, and fear not, fans who are worried Tina has been written out of the third movie. She hasn't. Catherine Waterston will still be in it. She just has a reduced role. And it looks like Grindelwald is attempting to win an election in this one so that he can become the official head of the Wizarding World and openly declare war on the Muggles. So this is going to be the movie that looks like it's going to be more action heavy than the first two films combined. And I just know Mads Mikkelsen is going to totally kill it as Gellert Grindelwald. I mean, I know this, Avatar 2 and Aquaman 2 would be movies that most would put on their least anticipated movies this year, but I hope that those three movies prove the doubters wrong and gets a infinitely better reception than everybody predicts. April 2022 looks like it's going to be the best April since April 2019, as with this and my cousin's wedding to get hyped about. And I am just beyond hyped to find out. So, what jewels are we gonna see in this movie? Will Queenie and Jacob get back together? Will Queenie go back to the good side? How much screen time will Tina have? And I think Mads Mikkelsen will bring more ruthlessness to hit his Grindelwald in that scene in the pool in the trailer where he grabs Credence by the throat after Credence presumably pissed him off. I mean, he's going to be freaking terrifying. And plenty more. So I am proud to call 50 Slices of Bonding and Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore my most anticipated movies of 2022. So that was my top 5 most anticipated movies of 2022. Yes, I know some of you are going to disagree with me big time on some choices, but all lists are different. Am I right? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5. And what are your top 5 most anticipated movies of 2022? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I share my top 5 least anticipated movies of 2022. Because you've got to make that list too. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.